please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Sorry about that.
You're thinking.
I was.
We know you're excited about vacation.
Please do.
As we get ready to start, as you notice, we don't have any prayer, but it's not because we quit mining coal or anything, but that's a big issue out there this day and time.
Okay. This session of the Lincoln County Commission on June the 21st, 2012 at 10 a.m. is now called to order. Members present: Merle Q. Clerk, Charles McCann, President, and Thomas Ramey, Commissioner, via telephone. First thing on the agenda, I need a motion to approve the bills of the regular session of the Lincoln County Commission meeting that was held on June the 7th, 2012 at 6 p.m.
So moved.
All second, being all yes vote, motion carried. What we're going to do is, we're not been able to really record things as we'd like, so we're going to limit the agenda that is present. So I'll go through real quickly. Unless there's something that somebody comes up and need to talk about, but on 3, we'll see if there's something at the end. Old business, we're not going to do any of that. Under new business, all but one thing on page 2, and that's the Hearts donation. On page 3, all of those items, and that will be the agenda for today.
I need a motion to approve the bills as submitted for payment.
So moved.
Second, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the appointments done in vacation of Lincoln County Commission by Merle Q. Clerk.
So moved.
I'll second that, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the appointments, wills, and settlements as submitted for approval by Merle Q. Clerk.
So moved.
I'll second that, being all yes vote, motion carries.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the reemployment of Raquel Vicky Lucas as a deputy tax assessor in the office of the assessors requested by Tracy Dempsey, assessor, effective June the 12th, 2012 at a rate of pay of $24,088.
Motion.
So moved.
Second, all yes, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the transfer of employment of Guy Browning from the office of the assessor to the office of the county commission as a floodplain manager effective July the 1st, 2012 at a rate of pay as the same pay.
So moved.
All second, motion second, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the request from Lisa Ramey, chairman, for the Republican Executive Committee to use the large courtroom for a Republican County Convention on July the 7th, 2012.
All motion.
Second.
Second, motion carries. And all yes vote.
I need a motion to approve an inter-office budget revision in the office of the commission, transferring $10,000 from 401-459 capital outlay to 401-230 contracted services, and transfer $2,500 from insurance to advertising as requested.
So moved.
All seconds, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve a drawdown request, number 1, in the amount of $10,000 from the Governor's Community Participation Grant Program for the Lincoln County Fairs and Festivals, and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign the stated documents.
So moved.
All second, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve any inter-office budget revisions that are needed to balance the budget for the closing of the fiscal year 2012.
So moved.
Second, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the transfer of employment of Jamie Linville from Sheriff Law Enforcement to Sheriff Humane, sorry, there's an I left out, Officer Service Process, with an annual salary of $19,200 effective June 18, 2012 through September the 3rd, 2012 as requested by David Vicker, Sheriff.
So moved.
Second, being all yes, motion carries.
So do we have 2 humane officers, process servers now?
Yes.
Okay.
I need a motion to extend the contract of Steve McComas as building permit compliance officer from July the 1st, 2012 through October the 31st, 2012.
So moved.
Second, being all yes vote, motion carries.
I need a motion to appoint Sam Ruby to the Lincoln Public Service District Board of Directors, term being July the 1st, 2012 through June the 30th, 2018.
So moved.
All second, and all yes, motion carries. Is anything that needs to be brought before the commission?
The floodplain manager position, is that a new position the commission was urged to?
Yes, FEMA has sent us a letter basically saying we have to have a full-time person designated to that, and if we didn't, they would have some other county to do that service for us. It's a position we hadn't really planned on, hadn't budgeted for, but we felt like we needed to do it, and the guy really expressed an interest in it, and his background just really fit right into what we needed, so Steve had planned on stepping down anyway, but he just basically said he was going to stay the end of October, and I said, well, let's just do this, and you train him, and maybe Guy can help train somebody over there to work things out, so
Okay.
that's basically how it came about.
Thank you.
And Sean, I have a copy of the letter in the office if you'd like to get a copy.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I want that floodplain manager, but I got one yesterday, I think, so.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, but that's for the town.
Y'all gonna have-
They're looking at things,
You got to have it.
I think more serious, particularly banks, loaning money to any construction that's going to take place in a flood zone area, and so a lot of responsibility comes with it if you happen to make a mistake, or if you just, whatever, put somebody, approves a building site, it being a floodplain, and somebody gets stuck with that, that big deal of trying to recover their money or not wanting to make payments on a house that they built and whatever, but they've tightened down part because of all the disasters and things going on everywhere, not just West Virginia, but it's a big deal. But Mr. Browning will have to have some training, but he works as sort of a side job as a helping, I don't know what his title is, but he works with a surveyor. And when I basically talked with him, he was talking about how he deals with that issue already. He was making surveys and things. A lot of times they're called in. So the more I talked to him about it, the more I thought, well, we're lucky to have him.
Mr. McCann, may I add to Mr. Porter back there? You need to look at that letter that I gave the town this morning on a floodplain manager. The town has to have one and whatever, and as Mr. McCann said, there's a lot of responsibilities goes with that, and there's lots of schooling and lots of training that has to be done.
Yeah, they have to have 6 hours training.
That may be something where you all been, small, something you may be able to work with us in making that happen. I don't know, but you need to call us.
Yeah, okay.
Let's find out what can be done. But we certainly work with you any way we can.
Appreciate it.
Okay, anything else? If you note at the bottom, we do not have a meeting scheduled until July the 19th. So with the 4th of July, really would have fell on the 5th, but we discussed earlier about just not having that meeting. So anything else before the commission? Hearing none, motion to adjourn until July the 19th, 10 a.m.
So moved.
Motion, I second, being all yes vote, motion carries, and I won't be here on the 19th. I didn't get into my vacation.
I did have a request from the Big Ugly Community Center. They're doing their neighborhood watch. They want to invite everyone down to their next meeting, June 16th. They're doing a hot dog giveaway with 100 hot dogs and a big trend.
16?
June 16th?
July.
July 16th.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's their next regular meeting. It'll be Erin's last meeting. She was going to try to make it here today, but she wasn't able to, so she wanted to invite everyone down there for that.
Okay, we haven't got our schedule, but I did have a call this week about the dumpsters we're going to put out there, and I don't think we've got a schedule worked out yet, but we do plan to have one that big, if you make it there, whatever you tell me, we'll have one over there. We're getting a schedule fixed, July, August, to make it happen. All right. Hit that.